Hi, I'm Steve at the Carmichael Workshop, and today I'm going to make a miniature version of a red British phone booth out of this 8-foot 2x4. When you go to the home center to get a construction grade 8-foot 2x4, the board you get is not actually 2 inches by 4 inches by 96 inches long. The actual dimensions are 38 millimeters by 89 millimeters by 2,438 millimeters long. So to get started on this project, I'm going to cut 3 pieces off this board that are 457 millimeters long, and then I'm going to resaw each of those into 3 smaller boards that are 9.5 mil thick. And I'm going to glue up 8 of those boards into 4 panels that will make up the sides of the phone booth. Alright, I printed out 3 copies of my template and attached them with spray adhesive to the front and the 2 side panels. The back panel is going to remain solid. So now I'm going to drill starter holes in each of the windows and the sign at the top of all 3 of these and cut those out over on my scroll saw. I cut off a few pieces of the leftover 2x4 to glue up this square block for the top of the phone booth. Now the top is not perfectly flat, it's got more of a dome shape to it. So I'm using this jig and the table saw to cut some bevels in this block to achieve that look. Okay, I've got the top ready, and I also glued up a few pieces of the 2x4 to make a base for the phone box. And right now I'm working on the inside back panel, and I glued on a couple of braces, and I'm also gluing on these 2 small brackets, and you'll see what these are for later. Once these dry, I'm going to go ahead and paint the inside surfaces because it'll be a whole lot easier to do that now before it's assembled. I went out to the store and I got some gloss apple red spray paint. And of course I had to get myself some sweets to get me through this project. I don't want the kids to find these or they'll pinch them. Alright, I got the door mounted in the frame. That's too funny. And I think I'm ready to glue it all up. So I'm going to do this in stages. First I'm going to glue the sides onto the back. And I'm going to let that dry. Then I'm going to glue on the front panel with the door. Let that dry. And then I'll glue on the bottom and the top. And once it all dries, I'll be able to paint the outside of it. So let's get on with it, shall we? I cut some really thin pieces of trim to put around the windows. Okay, I've got the phone booth painted red, and I must say that it looks brilliant. I have not glued the top on yet because I still need to make the telephone signs that go in these rectangles. I'm also going to add some LED lights inside to light it up, and I've got one more piece of functionality I'm going to add to make it a bit more posh. Well, here's the finished phone booth, and I have to say that I'm chuffed to bits over it. Check this out. It lights up just like a real one, and I can make the LEDs change colors. I can also put them on a flashing sequence to make it look like a disco phone booth. And on the inside, there's even a cable where you can charge your phone. Well, this miniature British phone booth lamp charging station thing was a lot of fun to make, and it'll be good to have in the home where we can always find a place to charge our phones. And it's always a fun challenge to see what I can make out of a standard 8-foot 2x4. And for this project, this small pile is all that I had left over. If you like this project, please click the like button, leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. Don't forget to share this video with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd like to invite you to do so. If you'd like to get some more information on this project and download my templates, visit my website at thecarmichaelworkshop.com. I'm gonna run out to the closest pub, so as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.